2-3-1 or some variation thereof, and that's a doubt for both teams.
I can't. Quick counter-attacking, quick passing. We'll see that tonight.
Eden Hazard on the ball for Real Madrid. Blinken as red.
Yeah, once his name was said over the Tannoy system before the game with the lineups.
And practiced until they're drilled.
Hazard. Flicked in by Cruz. Found the head. Disappointing there, that loss of the ball by Jordan. It's one back. Finds its way to Mendy. Flick on by Hazard. Didn't quite come off. Finding its way to Gareth Bale, who plays it inside. To Thibaut Courtois.
I think he sniffed, I think he sensed his countryman Mudo Vasquez running before he saw him.
Here's again. Benzema miscued that one, but couldn't find him. And on the break, it's Eden Hazard. Bahal. Hazard. Cruz.
Could have lost more often than here, but right now, it's very much
in the process. And applause for that.
You know,
Diego Carlos on Hazard.
On the other dugout, doesn't really say that much to his players, doesn't react as much.
It's headed clear. That's well won by Casemiro. Hazard flicks it on. Dispossessed. Benzema. Oh, this is dangerous. And Eden Hazard forced.
Chelsea fans would say, well, really master of the dark arts. Hazard, many Belgians, and James there. But there's a wave of 4 green shirts which...
The execution lacking. Hazard. Ever since that move, ever since that fine save from...
months, you know that.
And how important was James Rodriguez in that, Graham?
Benzema setting up the man that they bought from Chelsea that dreamed of games all throughout the country, all throughout the season. Fans still sit together, peacefully, enjoyably, maybe taking a mickey out.
Players trotting out there. We saw the subs come out. In this fixture in recent seasons have taken the edge off that. Here's Hazard, caught on the ball.
And yet our job that De Jong's not capable of.
Hazard. It's a good run. James, Hazard again.
Chicharito will be told to warm up. Sevilla need more associative play.
And Navas wrong-footed there. And that will be a booking.
My word. Physically very different than we came through as the wonder kid at Atleti. Much stronger now.
And Hazard showing intent. Navas to Ocampos. Clatters into Casemiro. Down goes Hazard. Free kick. Hazard. Hazard, he's played himself down into
second minute. It's just he just about had the shirt off the Belgian's back. Not clever. He could have worked.
Appeals for handball from behind the goal. Hazard struggling. It'll be a throw to Sevilla to link with De Jong again. Here's Hazard. And he's well challenged. Welcome to La Liga for Eden Hazard.
Pleased to see it.
Who's unimpressed. It's been a tough coming. Hazard putting in a shift, helping out at the back for Madrid in this second half. Still, he can't find a way to progress.
Running through groups of players, there'll be reprimand.
React. Cruz takes advantage, finds Hazard. Now Benzema, bench.
No, still the same players warming up on Nolito and Chicharito.
Long gets it onto the left foot. It's not the greatest cross, but it does find Hazard. Cruz, good in finding Hazard. And Madrid patiently building up, defended by Ramos. Free kick though.
We saw was, I think, Ocampos and Fernando, position from which he scored against Alaves. A brilliant take
from the Frenchman.
Yet they win the first ball and the second ball.
Again, problems there for Ocampos to control that one. And it's Hazard.
In these eras when teams train on stamina very little and it's all about recovery, this effect.
Hazard.
Be absolutely sure, but their shot count has gone down, their passing count has gone up.
Is Hazard.
Whole thing, it's all out from Lopetegui.
There's Hazard. Of Casemiro before bundling him over. Play on, says the referee. Hazard back on his feet.
It looked as if he could have left several players who weren't going to play behind, but he took the entire squad. Hasn't.
Not for now. It looks like he's going to wear those substitutions down at the end, and Nacho and Lucas Vázquez.
Remaining effort, Benego. That's a dreadful ball collected by Hazard. Danger here. Look at Benzema go outside Hazard. Hazard finds.
Doesn't he, Mendy? From they say here, from Menos Tomas, confused why it didn't result in a free kick.
Eden Hazard, the man who's replaced for the closing second.